Yo guys, how is it going? I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Welcome to episode 27 of season 2 of our Braga career mode here on FIFA 19. In today's episode we start with the semi-final second leg at home to Liverpool in the Europa League, and then we have Guimarães away from home in Liga NOS. And before we talk about the Liverpool game, if we beat Guimarães, we are officially Liga NOS champions. Benfica are 5 points behind us with 6 points left to play. So all we have to do, the goal difference is quite big between us and Benfica. So even if we did pick up a point, you could say we are champions. But I don't want to do it like that. I want to pick up 3 points against Guimarães to become Liga NOS champions like that. Because we definitely deserve to win the title. We've had such a good second season. So we are currently 2-0 down against Liverpool. If it wasn't an almighty task before the first leg got going, it definitely is now being 2-0 down against such a good team like Liverpool. But let's start today's episode at home to the Merseyside club and do our best to get through to the Europa League final. Loom on the ball, Nuvice into Konate, back into Nuvice, and surely that has to be a free kick. We need to score the first goal in this game, because if Liverpool grab the first goal, that is an away goal, 3-0 on aggregate, and as that would currently stand, we would have to win on the night 4-1. Mane on this left hand side puts in a very good cross, a header towards goal, and is it a corner? Yes it is. 5 minutes gone and Liverpool have had a very good start to this second leg. Corner kick incoming. Short into Keita. Oh, he's totally done me. Plays it short into Fabinho. Good block from Palhinha. Back into Fabinho. And his second attempt was thankfully a tame one and a simple save for the goalkeeper. Loom on the ball forward to Konate. Right hand side is Singh. Here we go. Look at Horta at the back post. He is arriving. It's a fantastic attempt. It's going to make it through. Short into Konate. Very good block. We're going to play it out to this right hand side in Singh. And we're going to try it and whip in across. It's going straight to Lucas Alario, and Virgil van Dijk was always going to win that in the air. But we are going to keep this attack alive. No, we're not, because it's a very good interception from Fabinho. Liverpool moving forward down this right hand side through to Mohamed Salah. He's got 2 players to aim for. Mohamed Salah still on the ball, and thankfully that is going to, I think, wrap up the first 45 minutes. Overall, we have been the better side, but Liverpool's defence has been so good, especially Virgil van Dijk, man of the match so far. He's made so many tackles, interceptions and clearances. I just cannot seem to break Liverpool's defence down. But we are still in with a shout of getting through to the Europa League final. Nuvice on the ball, loads of space here for Loom. Bit of a dodgy pass, but he does pick up the ball. Nuvice, just behind him is Palhinha on his left foot. It gets deflected by the fullback. 5 minutes into the second half, and we get our first corner of the second 45 minutes. It's a good delivery, but again, they do clear the ball away, but we're going to play it back into Singh. It's a decent pass. He's up against Virgil van Dijk. Short into Nuvice. Quite a bit of space here for Palhinha onto his right foot. Palhinha is going to fall to Konate. But again, Liverpool's defence is just too strong and too good. I don't see myself scoring. I really don't. Liverpool's defence has been that good in this game so far. Mohamed Salah on this right hand side. It's a fantastic pass from Firmino. Salah is still going. Short into Lewis. And thankfully it's gone wide of the target. If that went in, I think that would have been officially game over. But thankfully it's gone wide and it's a goal kick. Oxlade-Chamberlain on the ball. Right hand side is Salah. Very good play. Salah! Past the post. Just over 15 minutes left to play, and thankfully it's gone wide, and we are still in with a shout of getting into the final of the competition. Firmino on the ball on a yellow card into Gini Wijnaldum, and it luckily finds Firmino. Short into Chamberlain. Firmino. Gini Wijnaldum. Now Oxlade-Chamberlain. This is fantastic play. Salah with the final attempt towards goal, and Mateos pulls off a fantastic save. Right, we're going to make our last sub, I think. Lucas Solario off for Wilson Eduardo. The second leg has finished goalless, and I just struggled to break them down. Their defence was so good, but we've had a great run in the Europa League this season, and there's no shame in getting knocked out by a very good side like Liverpool. Full-time result 0-0 on the night and 2-0 on aggregate. So here we go away at Guimaraes, and if we win, it's not a great start here. Keeper comes out and gathers it up, thankfully. But yeah, if we win here against Guimaraes, we are officially Liga NOS champions. We currently sit on 72 points. Benfica, that's a terrible pass. Benfica have played their 33rd game of the season, and they won it and moved on to 70 points. So if we do pick up a point, I think we will be champions, because our goal difference is plus 37, I think. And theirs is plus 24, so a big difference in goal difference. So if we do pick up a point, I think we still will be champions, but I want to win. Ricardo Ryler with the long range strike, and Douglas with a very good save. 7.5 minutes gone, and it's been a very good start to the game from us. Can we make it a better start by opening the scoring? It's going straight to Wilson Eduardo. Does get cleared away only as far as Ayutin. Now Rosic, Sergio to his left hand side is Nuvais, low and hard, and it's gone the wrong side of the post, but a blistering start to this game away at Guimaraes. Jose on this right hand side, it's a very good turn, decent pass into Andre up against Sergio, and Andre is still in possession. Lovely flick into Jose, a cross in, and Hudson-Odoi gets in the way. 12 minutes gone, and Guimaraes get the first corner of the game. Are they going to get the first goal of the game? Keeper comes, he punches only as far as a Guimaraes man soars. It's a very good turn, plays it short into Wakaso. A shot on his left foot, and thankfully it's gone high and wide. But 15 minutes gone, and it's been a pretty bright start to the game from both sides. Sergio on the ball into Wilson Eduardo. Now Kunate onto his right foot. It's very well done from the big man up top, and he's still going. What a run this is. Kunate is still going. Across in, it's a dangerous delivery, and they eventually do get the ball away. That was a fantastic run from Kunate, and they've kept the ball in. Fantastic play, but 25 minutes gone, and yeah, the opening 15 minutes were very good from both sides, but since that point, nothing has really happened. But I'm about to eat my words. Davidson on this left-hand side, a cross goes in, and Ayutin with a very good defensive header. 27 minutes gone, they get their second corner of the game. Are they going to open the scoring? It's a very good delivery off the crossbar, and he plays for the other team. Sergio gets the ball away with a very good defensive diving header, and thankfully Pedro Neto breaks up that attack, and we eventually are going to be able to clear our lines. Wow, that was almost 1-0 to the home side. Wilson Eduardo into Kunate. Wilson Eduardo once again through to Kunate. It's a decent attempt. Can we outmuscle the Guimaraes man? Yes, we can. Kunate! Brilliant save from Douglas. That is a massive save. Seconds left to play of the first half, and thanks to Douglas, the score is still 0-0. Hudson-Odoi into Wilson Eduardo. It's a decent turn. We are going to find Sergio. Now Kunate onto his right foot. Beautifully done from Kunate. And the shot was straight at the goalkeeper with no real power on it whatsoever. And I think that's going to officially wrap up the first half. Or is it? Ricardo Ryler on the ball. Yes, there is the half-time whistle. And thanks to a massive save from Douglas, the score at half-time is Guimaraes 0, Braga 0. Ricardo Ryler backwards to Sergio into Nuvais. It's a decent scoop turn. What can we do here with Nuvais? He's still going. It's a decent run. We're going to smash it a goal with Nuvais. Past the post. 52 minutes gone. It's been a very good start to the second half from us. And by the way, we've only won one game in the last 5 in all competitions, and that was on penalties against Porto. So coming to the business end of the season, we're not in great form, but hopefully we can at least pick up a point here against Guimaraes, because that, like I said earlier in the game, because of the goal difference, that would, I think, secure the title. Konate, decent pass into Nuvice. Hudson-Odoi needs to make a run down the wing. Go on, son. What are you waiting for? Finally he does. And can we pick out a yellow shirt in the box? Nope, because Lena gets in the way. And it's going to be a throw-in on this left-hand side. Nuvice back into Callum Hudson-Odoi. It's a very good delivery. Oh my God, that would have been a fantastic goal. Wilson Eduardo with a fantastic volley towards goal. He struck it so sweetly, but it's gone just over the crossbar, unfortunately. That would have been a brilliant goal. Welford on the ball into Wakaso. A long ball out to this left-hand side, and Rosic with a very good interception. And Fran Sergio, what a pass into Hudson-Odoi. Now Wilson Eduardo, and thankfully Lena gives it away after a very good interception. Konate, Wilson Eduardo out to Hudson-Odoi on this left-hand side. And we're going to whip in across and try and find a yellow shirt. It's going straight to Ricardo Ryler. And unfortunately, it wasn't Ricardo Ryler, it was Fran Sergio, sorry. Fran Sergio back on the ball, Nuvice. Fran Sergio with the first time strike. And it's gone high and wide. 68 minutes gone and some fresh legs are definitely needed. We're going to bring Konate off for Lucas Alario. We're going to bring Chong on for Hudson-Odoi. And I think we're going to bring Nuvice off for Wayne Rooney. Chong on this left-hand side, short into Ricardo Ryler. Now Fran Sergio, edge of the box is okay. I wanted it into Wayne Rooney, but it went to Alario. Now Ricardo Ryler, Fran Sergio, Rooney into Wilson Eduardo. And a white shirt is in the way. 20 minutes left to play. Even if it does end 0-0, it's not the best way to basically secure the title, but who the hell cares? We will be champions. Wilson Eduardo into Lucas Alario. To his left-hand side is Ricardo Ryler. First time finish on his left foot, and it's a fantastic goal. Brilliant football from us. 15 minutes left to play, and we have one hand on the title. Guimarães 0, Braga 1. Wilson Eduardo on the ball into Lucas Alario. What can we do here with the Argentine? It's fantastic play. It's gone past two players. Lucas Alario! Brilliant run going past two players, but the finish was absolutely dreadful. And we've won possession back straight away. The captain into Fran Sergio. Now Wayne Rooney into Lucas Alario once again. Again, it's fantastic play. Lucas Alario again. A brilliant run, but the finish was dreadful. Pedro Neto into Lucas Alario, back into Pedro Neto, and he's not quite strong enough. Back to the goalkeeper, and he's played it straight here to Chong. We're going to smash it a goal. It sat up so nicely for Chong, but unfortunately the finish drags miles wide of the post. But 1 minute left to play of the 90, and that surely is game over. Guimarães are not going to score 2 goals and kill our Liga NOS title dreams. Surely not. There's the end of the game, and we are Liga NOS champions, and let the celebrations begin, and we fully deserve it. We have been outstanding in our second season, and here is, okay, we're getting the title now instead of the final game of the season, which is a home game. So I guess we will just sit back and watch us lift the Liga NOS title. But yeah, we've been on a poor run of form over the last 5 games or so, but thankfully we've pulled through and clinched the title. So a bit of an up and down episode today. We have been knocked out of the Europa League, but we are officially Liga NOS champions with 1 game remaining. 23 wins, 6 draws, 4 losses, scoring 60, conceding just 22, picking up 75 points. And I did say just before lifting the Liga NOS title that I was surprised that we were being presented with it, because I thought the last game against Belenenses was at home, but it is in fact away from home. So the game was correct to give us the title there and then away at Guimarães. But 1 game remaining, we are champions and we fully deserve it. We have been absolutely fantastic in this second season. But unfortunately, we got knocked out of the Europa League at the semi-final stage. And I did say, because the actual objective was to make it to the semi-final in the Europa League, I'd be happy with that, and we've done it. So I think overall we've had a brilliant season. Semi-final of the Europa League, Liga NOS champions, and we are in the final of the Taça Portuguesa, which is going to officially wrap up this Braga career mode. So next episode, away at Belenenses, last Liga NOS game of the season, and then the Taça Portuguesa final against Setúbal. So that is going to wrap up today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have an amazing day. Peace.